As a special bonus episode, we are going to pit two Titan Disney films against each other and see which one is better. Of course, today we're talking about Saludos Amigos versus the Three Caballeros. Now, we've talked about these two films before. Check out the episodes, links below. But I kind of wanted to compare these two films. In many ways, some people consider the Three Caballeros to be a sequel to Saludos Amigos. Others view them as companion films. They're both films that the government commissioned Disney to create for the good neighbor policy towards Latin America. And today we're going to pit them against each other. Kyle, I know you're such a big fan of especially the Three Caballeros. Now, I got to ask you, between the two films, which did you prefer and why?
Oh, it's Saludos Amigos all day, all the way around. Because if the target was to make a better neighbor of South America, I might have made a reference to this in one of the episodes, but it's a good. It's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. But when he comes across Mysterio, Three Caballeros is more kind of a back alley, shady Spider-Man. Okay, the Saludos Amigos had a lot more charm and brightness to it, where I just feel like the Three Caballeros was an experiment, a student film where you were doing stuff just for the sake of trying it out. And hey, let's throw it at the South Americans and put that theme to it because we were given a mission and we're getting government dollars to do it, allegedly. So no, I got Saludos all day. Not to mention that little mail plane was a bad mother. I don't care. Holla at your boy.
Oh man, Sophie's choice. It's really not that tough. I'm going with Saludos. The little plane that was cute. I mean, shouts out. But Gaucho Goofy is my dude.
Word.
Like, that short right there was worth it. I mean, if I'm saying both films were awesome masters in their own right, they were great. Something has to set itself apart. Goofs in Saludos. I showed love to Three Caballeros for talking about piñatas and telling me, that whole story and how it had to do, with Mary and Joseph. I'm like, wow, I learned something. Saludos, that whole movie was an after-school special.
Edutainment.
And it was edutainment at its finest. I even dubbed it a schoolhouse rock. And you don't give everything the credit of being a schoolhouse rock. I'm just a bill, bitch. So I'm saying Saludos Amigos all day.
You see, I find it funny because I think that both films kind of have the opposite problem of each other. Saludos Amigos cuts off just when it's getting ramped up. Just as I'm starting to get really into the film and the party in the last section in Brazil, it cuts off. Three Caballeros, on the other hand, I'm starting to feel the effects of being at the party too long towards the end of that film. And
the cops come and break that
at one point, when Jose Carioca pulls out his umbrella and starts using his machine gun, the police would be the most normal thing I could expect out of that crazy ending. But I think it is interesting to compare the two. I mean, we covered in our Three Caballeros review, we compared a little bit of the structure of how Saludos Amigos is a little bit more segmented, where Three Caballeros kind of starts off in a segmented fashion with its two shorts at the beginning, but then it kind of all blends together as they travel to Brazil and Mexico. I think it really depends on what you want to experience. If you want to experience the edutainment, which is kind of what Saludos Amigos was presenting, it was trying to present more of an authentic travel log of what Latin America is like, using a lot of documentary style footage of the countries from the time. Three Caballeros is all about you experiencing the party with Donald. They not only want to create an immersive experience with the music and the dance, it takes much more of a look at the art of Latin America, I think. And that appeals to me a little bit more. I want to be part of the party. I want to actually experience what it would be like to be traveling around in a magic serape with Donald and Jose Carioca, who, on a side note, I'm actually kind of surprised that Disney hasn't censored his cigar out, but considering the fact that he has a cigar in all those scenes, I can just imagine the expense of them trying to replace those cigars with taquitos. But nevertheless,
it depends on what you're for. I mean, Sometimes I go to the bar for a shot. Sometimes I go for a beer. I mean, I guess it's what am I feeling today? And I mean, if you're just asking right now, like which one am I feeling more? I guess I like a travel log more than an experience. And that sounds bad coming from me because I'm all about the experience, and travel logs aren't usually the ish. But in this particular situation, the travel log is the lick because if it's between those two, saludos.
The kind of party I'm at is when they start walking into Donkey and people start talking about a show. That's when I exit stage left. I'm just throwing that out there.
Both films attack a different side of the travel equation. But considering the fact that Saludos Amigos, the fact that you both like it more than the more popular Three Caballeros just kind of shows how overlooked that particular film is. And maybe it's time that we start giving it a little bit more attention, especially due to its historical significance.
Hashtag mail plane.
Hashtag Pedro.
That's right.
So let us know in the comments below if you want us to cover any more Disney films right here on Required Viewing.